What's up, y'all? Show some most does the most. Crispy. Welcome back to another video. We got that boy. We be finding some new channels that's on the upper rising like us. Yeah, I checked that Al Gore dude. He got like 134 subscribers. Pretty cool. But our channel, we got 414 subscribers. Boy, y'all, we is halfway there. Low key halfway there to 500. Dog, bro. But that's crazy. But today, what I got y'all for this video: type of athletes after high school. All right. See what's going on with this. Yeah, it's gonna be a good one, I think. Make sure y'all like, comment, subscribe, follow our social media. Gonna pop on the screen. We're on the road to 500. Let's see what's going on with this.
High school sports. For some of us, it was just another thing to do after school. But for the rest of us, it was truly a whole other experience.
Yep.
Victory, defeat,
Yep.
celebration,
Yep.
heartbreak,
Yep.
tradition,
Yep.
and so much more. So what happens when it all ends? When you take off your pads for the last time, taking that jersey off after the buzzer, running your last mound, serving your final set, scoring your last goal. What happens after?
And don't forget running in the track too, or wrestling. Gotta show the wrestling love too, bro. And the soccer too. Gotta show them love too. Even the tennis, even though we ain't had tennis at my school.
Shit, I don't know. Hello, welcome back. It's been not a year? I guess I've held strong a little promise that I made to myself where I'd post at least once a month. Shout out me. And before you guys say anything, because I know you guys are looking right now, I did post in January. I posted a short in January. And February is like barely a month, so we're just not even going to count it for real. Anyways, this is a video on types of athletes after high school. No more talking. Let's get to it. The first kind of person that we got is the person who actually went pro. Now, I'll be real. In the context of this video, this is like the most boring option.
It's rare. It's very rare because how I say that people that actually go pro, you have to dead ass. And I'm sorry I have to say this. You have to go to a amazing, great school. And then in college, you definitely have to be more course of in college worrying about sports than the girls. Now let's keep it a nice good buck. We worrying about both of them. But in general, you have to go probably like a good college to go to a nice good college. Select a good college. If you went to a decent school, mate, and he was a star player, got a couple of offers, and you go to one of these schools, they got an offer, they got a full ride and stuff like that, and then you end up transferring. And some people go transfer, and then they go pro, and some people don't make it all the way. Like they'll just stop by college. They stop. Oh, I made it at college level. Boo doo doo. I got on TV, got on this and that. I ain't made it to the NFL. Or some people, they just make it to the NFL. Or some people just like it could really be a coach that make you just rethink about life and really don't make you want to do sports no more. And that happened to my senior class. My senior class of people when they want to play sports no more. It got to a point that the coach was getting on us so bad. Like, imagine, we was never trash. We was not, no. We ain't a trash team. We not trash. It was just the most ridiculous stuff that made uncalled for like reasons. Like, I'll say about 2 examples. It's cold outside, right? These dudes told us, don't wear no type of jacket because you ain't going to be able to wear it in the game. You do not know how cold it was. Like, bro, it was so cold. Like, bro, it didn't make no sense. How they didn't make us, like, wear no jackets. And this, mind you, this is before I think this is before one of the games. This was before what I think homecoming, and I got a whole story about that. A whole story. One day I'm gonna tell you about that. Just know that happened homecoming week. That we could have. It was on a Thursday. You know when you wake up Thursdays early in the morning and stuff. We had no jacket. It was cold. Cool. Fine. Not tripping on it. Not tripping on it. Practice over. It's early in the morning. We don't have to see them in the afternoon. It gets to playoff times. We went our senior night. Boom. Wow. Okay. Cool. We went senior night. We advanced to the first round. These dudes make you want to hate how the way you play and stuff like this. I remember a coach told me, if you just get off the line like that every time, we would be the greatest team. And mind you, and I ain't saying I was the best D lineman. I was getting back there to get my tackles and stuff. But how the way the coach told me, nah, we need you to make a pile and all that. And that's not the type of person I am. I'm not letting nobody sitting on top of me having like that. Cause I had experience of that. That was like, youth league football. I had the experience of being at the bottom of the pile after getting the stop of the play. And that's not no pleasant thing to do. But in general, let's just continue on this video. I'm gonna say my little points though.
Like, congrats. You did what you were supposed to do. Whoop de freaking do. But don't let that take you away from the fact that going pro is a near impossible feat for a regular person. I mean, not even 2% of athletes go D1. And don't even get me started with the pro stats. 1 in 5,000, 0.02 to 0.08%. Yeah, go for them burgers, boy. The more I think about it, the more I realize that you guys have to be like mentally insane to be a pro athlete. Can you imagine grinding for 10, 15, 20 years?
And that's the downside, the downside of that stuff too, basketball. Why doesn't matter about height and stuff like that? It doesn't matter. Because what that dude from Charlotte, he was the smallest dude who played basketball. Why he could go in the NBA and why we can't have kids that's his same height like him or 5'11" or 5'9" that can play basketball? That's that pick and choose height stuff. That's why the NBA is low key dying slowly. And I'm telling you, the NBA is gonna die slowly. And I'm gonna tell you how it's gonna start slowly. When LeBron retired, Curry, when everybody retired, and you only gonna have Wemby, Shea, Jason Tatum, you gonna have all of them. And Ant-Man. And Tyrese Halliburton. You're 5 people that everybody else is gonna look at. Nobody, and they're gonna say, oh well, we got Luka and we got AK and stuff like that. But is it gonna be that interesting? Not saying LeBron James, Duncan. Now that's somebody in the comments where I'm a Luka fan and I like Luka, and he should have just stayed with Dallas. Well, thank the dude who traded him. Oh, and I forgot Cooper Flag. That's the 6th. That's the better. And Bronny James. 7 people. Like after that, bro, I'm not gonna hold you. And then once they retire, who is we looking for after everybody else retire and done playing basketball? Who would be the new face? Because Mikey Williams, he's going to the league. He's going to the league. He's going to the league. Shaq dude, the Shaq kid, he's going to the league. They's going to the league. But in general, after they get done, and I should be in my late 30s at best. At best. Who is we gonna look forward? Same as in the NFL. Lamar ain't gonna have no more time. Time is clicking up on that on certain people. Patrick Mahomes. We got Dak Prescott. His time is very clicking up. Cause once the Arch Manny dude come, I bet she might as well retire. No ringless like CP3. But in general, What is the NFL gonna look like after when these dudes been gone? Think about it. What the NFL is gonna look like. By time then, the NFL is probably gonna be hyped back because of me. And all the other celebrities that's gonna have these wonderful, amazing kids that's gonna try. And some of these kids is not gonna do play sports all the way. Some of these kids are gonna be rappers. Some of these kids and stuff like that. And that's the question we need to ask ourselves. What is the other generations gonna be looking like in a few down the year of life? Because everybody's popping babies left and right. Left and right. Oh, yes. Sad. But in general, that's your life. Live your life how you want to live your life. In general, that's just the question I want to know. What's the NBA going to be and what's the NFL going to be in general?
Into a league and then not seeing your family for like a third of the year because you're just with other men or women balling for your life? Could not be me. Hey, shout out Braun and them, bro. I don't know how they do it. Next up, we got the employed person. Usually in the middle of their high school career or towards the end of it, they'll just get a job. And there's a garbage truck in the back right now somewhere. I don't know where it is. I think it's right outside my house. It is so freaking loud. I have a lot of respect for these kids. To be able to balance athletics and school is no easy task. And can you imagine throwing a job in there? That's next level. I'm saying this as if like I wasn't this kid. Like I literally did this. And honestly, this is probably the best option for a lot of people. You're getting your bread up and you're playing the sport that you love. The only real downside is that you gotta find a way to balance the two. In my case, I remember calling out of work for like a week because I had to go to a tournament, or I would like miss a game or two because I wanted to go pick up a shift. The one good thing I'll say about this archetype is that usually they aren't the best player on the team. Because can you imagine losing your 5-star in a playoff game because you had to pick up a Wendy's shift? And I guess it's pretty cool overall. Only thing I really hate about it is whenever people come to your store and just start asking for discounts. Really, Nick? Next up, we got the coach.
I ain't lying to you. They had some dudes when I was working at Dollar Tree in some people's hell about, hey, Carlos, give me a discount. You know, sometimes I used to slide them a little discount and all that. You know, I'm like, do you, man? Go ahead and scan this one time, and I got you this time. Next time, you're going to pay the full price.
Usually, they're pretty alright the sport that they played. Normally, they have a very, very high game IQ, and as time goes on, they kind of just realize that they want to just teach the sport to kids. Usually, these kind of people are like teachers, people who already.
Some coaches just should not just be coaches. I'm not gonna hold you, and I ain't saying that, but how the way I be looking at these Instagram and TikToks, some of these coaches do not need to be coaches, and I'm not gonna go rapping and going on and on about this because somebody said in my comments, "Oh my God, yapping," and I just liked it. I say, boy, nigga, shut up.
Kind of work around youth, younger people in general. Now, for your average Joe, they'll look at that and be like, I hate kids, I don't want to be here. But I genuinely think coaches are built different. Because to be a coach, you gotta be able to look past the children, look past the sport, and truly see the game for what it is.
Right.
It's more than just run this fast or put thing in this area. It's truthfully an art form. They don't just care about having good athletes. They want to nurture these people and create new pioneers for a better world. At least in the aspect of team sports, I don't know any of my coaches who were not parently in a way. And like a parent, they love the game for what it is and what comes before, during, and after. Hey you, are you enjoying the video?
No.
I said, are you enjoying the video?
Yeah.
Well,
Man, hold on, man. Who you putting that blinky out? I ain't got one. Man, hold on, man. You better put your stuff down. Yeah. Oh, wow. It's just making sure. Just making sure. Because, you know, you like I can't, you know. Just know. That's your warning.
that's the case, I think you should definitely like and subscribe. And while you're at it, hit the Discord and join the community. Anything helps. Back to the video.
Hey.
Next up, we have the athlete who's just strong as hell. It's like when everyone else got jobs, they just stayed in the gym.
Shout out to my nigga D-Rob. Man, my dog D-Rob, bro. The best D lineman, hands down. Well, one of the top 5 best D linemen, hands down, that came from Berkeley. that I ever played it with for defense.
And now they're just like big brawlic figures. And the craziest part is that you can always tell they have the potential to be huge as hell when they're in high school. I mean, take Mr. Olympia winner Phil Heath. I mean, even during his college days, he was just like a big old massive piece of meat. Oh my god. He had a very strong figure. I think what's even funnier though is that these people usually come from sports who are not normally known for being huge. It's always like basketball players or like volleyball girls. One thing I will say is that they are very nice people. Honestly, I could make a whole other video about this thing, but we're gonna leave it here for right now. Next up, we got the academic weapon. They're usually an absolute dog at the sport they played, and were also probably the best student in their class. They're usually those people who could have low-key gone pro but decided that they were going to go to college instead. It's either that or they had like ethnic parents who told them that you're going to be a doctor, an engineer, or something else.
That's crazy.
A ball in a hoop or whatever. 9 times out of 10, they're actually doing really good for themselves. I also feel like this is a group of people who have their athleticism for the longest amount of time. Like, it don't matter how old they get, they'll just bust your ass in any sport. There was actually this kid who I went to school with back in the day. He had a dad who apparently played pro soccer back in like South America or something. Now here's the thing, this guy was pretty round. That's not nice. He was a father, you could tell he was out of his prime. So tell me why on our Thanksgiving game day, this guy just goes out and busts everybody out there. I'm talking moving and doing things that not even I can do. I mean, you got it, bro. Now on the other side of the spectrum, we have the bum.
You know there's one thing about that, bro. You could teach your kids so many moves in so many ways that the things that you used to do back in the day, bro, and your kid probably could reflect that and make it 10 times better and stuff like that. That's why I said you need to go ahead and spread your name to centuries and centuries and centuries and centuries. That's just me though. That's why most of us rappers and YouTubers got kids after kids on the kids. They just don't want to tell you. They want their business to be out there. But just know, they got kids though. It is 2:12 in the morning. I don't know why I'm acting like this.
This is the kind of person that usually peaked in high school, and they really...
Now, the bum, I don't think nobody really a bum. To be honest with you, they didn't make it in sports. They was the hype of high school. And now they at the workforce. So the bomb to me is really just a workforce person now, just straight to work now. Football days is over with. Straight work, partying, and family. That's just 3 things. So,
really like their sport. So much so to where they just didn't care about anything else besides the sport. However, they're usually not good enough to get picked up by a college or to go pro. And instead of pivoting to other things like most other people do, they just stay hung up on high school sports. Now, before I go any further, I just want to say there is absolutely nothing wrong with having fond memories of high school, especially high school sports. Sports were without a doubt one of the biggest.
Now, the downside, I would like to say the downside of having siblings though, low key, and you the older brother, you got to go to their football games, and people now know you. Hey, ain't you graduated about like 2 years ago? Why you still go to this school? My little brother play here. What is you talking about? Well, yeah, I just wanted to say that because I'm very younger than you.
Escapes that we all had growing up. And it's arguably where we built some of our best memories. I mean, like,
Yep.
I played on a state championship team. Was I all that good? No, but of course, I still have great memories of playing the sport. Of course, I'm gonna flex my ring every time I get a chance to. It's in my room, but things start to get out of hand when it's the only thing you have going on for you in your life. After high school, we're supposed to reach so many higher achievements, and this person just doesn't do anything with themselves. While we all strive for higher education, better jobs, building family ties, this person just stays in the past. And in a way, this stops their growth, and they stall out.
And let's add on to the other thing. The people that after their parents don't let them choose the route that they want to go to, they choose another route of their own route. The route of making music, doing YouTube, having their own business with TikTok and stuff, doing all this. That's what I just wanted to say. But hope y'all enjoyed this video. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe, follow our social media, pop on the screen. We're on the road to 500, and I'm out.